Hello mga kawamat, in this video lesson, we will discuss square root and cube root functions. So cube root function is a type of function that expresses the cube root of a real number. So as you can see, meron tayong index dito na 3. Okay, so nandito. So yun yung palatandaan nyo na yung given equation or the given function is a cube root. This means that for any real number x, the function f of x is equal to the cube root of x gives the number that when raised to the third power, or that is cube, equals x. So for example, kasi pwede natin pwede nating express into exponential. So the cube root of 8 is equal to 2. So pwede natin gawin yan na 2 cube is equal to 8. No? Ito yung equivalent niya sa exponential. Next, cube root of negative 27 is equal to negative 3. So, pwede yung negative kapag sa cube root, no? Because negative 3 cube is equal to negative 27. Another example is cube root of 1 is equal to 1 because 1 raised to 3 is equal to 1. Cube root of 0 is equal to 0 because 0 raised to 3 is equal to 0. So the parent function of the cube root is f of x equal to the cube root of x. So the key features of the cube root, since later I will discussing this no later, say natin. And then the graph of cube root functions ay parang kagaya lang din siya ng uh, cube, no? The cubic functions na para siyang S, but yun nga lang, no, hindi talaga kasi yung graph dun sa cubic, kung ano yung nandito, yung shades nung, ay yung direction ng graph dito sa upper part, eh ganun din dapat yung reflection niya dun sa sa down part, no? O kaya kung nasa left side yung graph. So therefore, halos kapareho. So tingnan nyo na lang maigi mamaya yung transformation. Okay, so what are the properties of the cube root functions? So the domain is all real numbers. Yung range natin is all real numbers. So the set is the set of all possible values of f of x or y. So as x takes all real numbers values, the cube root of x can also produce every real number. So that's why yung domain and range ng cube root function ay all real numbers. So, pwede 0, pwede negative numbers, pwede positive numbers. For the intercepts, so the x-intercept is 0, 0, and the y-intercept is 0, 0, which is the point of intersection is 0, 0. Symmetry, the cube root function is symmetric about the origin. And is the add function if f of negative x is equal to negative f of x. The graph of f of x is equal to the cube root of x is a smooth continuous curve shaped like a stretch S. Okay. So it increases from the third quadrant, passes through the origin, and continue increasing to the first quadrant. It becomes the less steep as absolute value x increases. There are no breaks, holes, or asymptotes in cube root functions. So for in the transformation, the general form of transformation sa cube root function, we have f of x is equal to a times the cube root of x minus h plus k. So a vertical shift occurs when k is not equal to 0. So if your k is greater than 0, the graph shifts upward by k units. And kapag less than, so the graph moves downward. So for example, ano ba yung k natin dito? F of x is equal to the cube root of x plus 2. So ang k natin dito ay 2. So since positive siya, mas mataas siya sa 0, so ibig sabihin from the parent function natin, aakyat tayo ng dalawa. We will move 2 units, 1, 2. So kaya siya 0, 2. Next. Okay, dito naman, ano yung k natin, f of x equal to the cube root of x, negative 3. So, ang k natin ay negative 3. So, Mula dito sa origin, sa 0, 0, bababa tayo ng tatlo. 1, 2, 3. Kaya nandito. No? Next, we have the cube root of x plus 4 since 4 yan ang k natin. So from origin, magbibilang lang kayo. Okay, ng 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so wag niyo nang pansinin ito, no? Okay, it should be, dapat dito ay 1, 2, 3, 4. So tama yung ordered pair niya. Pero yung plotting ng y-axis niya dito sa taas, hindi sunod-sunod. Okay? Next, the horizontal shift occurs when h should not be equal to 0. So ito naman ang titingnan natin, yung h. So kapag mas mataas sa 0, the graph shift right, okay, by h units kung ilan yon. Pero kapag mas mababa sa 0, papuntang left side yung movement ng graph natin. So mula dito, so halimbawa ito, cube root of x minus 2. So 2 is the value of h. Tama? So ang h mo ay mas mataas sa 0, so magmo-move ka ng 2 units to the right. 1, 2. So nandito siya. So 2, 0. Next, dito naman, okay, what is the point of inflection or the key point? So the graph shifts left by 3 units kasi yung h mo dito ay 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Nakuha ba? This will be the cube root of x plus 3. Okay? Dapat ito yung equation natin ay nakadiretso. Should be negative 3, no? Negative 3 yung h natin. And then dito 5. So yung h natin is positive 5. So magmumove ka lang ng 5 from the origin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So nandito dapat. Okay? Next, reflection across the x-axis. So your f of x is equal to negative f of x. So for example, the f of x is equal to negative the cube root of x. So di ba ito yung ano natin? This is our parent functions. So dito naman siya. Reflected siya, no? Dito. Okay? So since negative siya. Next, yung negative 2 cube root of x, di ba ito yan? So, anong nangyari klase? Siyempre, dumaan pa rin siya sa origin. Of course, nasa origin. Dumaan tayo. Yung inflection point niya ay nasa origin. And then, yun nga lang. So, based on dito sa parent function natin, anong napansin nyo? Of course, from the x-axis, mas lumayo, no? Yung graph natin. Unlike dito sa example number 1 natin, from the x-axis, so medyo malapit-lapit pa. Dito medyo lumayo. Okay? So dito naman, since negative 1 half is less than 0, tama? So kapag less than 0, anong mangyayari natin? So gaano ka dikit? Gaano kalapit? So sobrang lapit na sa x-axis natin. Okay, so negative 1 half. For the vertical stretch and compression, if your absolute value of a is greater than 1, so yung graph mo vertically stretched by kung ano yung value ng a. So, for example, f of x equal to 2 cube root of x. So, yung a natin ay 2, no? 2, tama. So, ang 2 ay mas mataas sa 1. So, ibig sabihin, yung graph natin stretched by a positive 2, steeper, no? Doon sa parent functions. Okay, ganun din dito. Negative 3 naman. So, kung since negative 3, the graph vertex is stretched by a factor of 3 and reflected across the x-axis. So, since that is negative 3, no? Negative 3 yung ano natin. Okay, so therefore, 3 is uh, the absolute value of A. Yung A mo dyan ay 3. Okay? Okay, so since kukunin mo yung absolute value na nun, ng negative 3, 3 pa din. So, mas mataas pa yung 3 sa greater than 1. So, it's vertically stretched, steeper, and reflected across the x-axis. So, ito naman, for the compression, So for the compression, if the absolute value of A is greater than 0 and 1, so kapag mga nasa pagitan ng 0 and 1 yung A natin, so kagaya nito, 1 half, may masyado lang siyang, ah, yan, na-compress siya dito, no? It's vertically compressed by a factor of 1 half. Dito, yung A natin is negative 1/3. So, since kunin yung absolute value nun, so 1/3 pa rin, and 1/3 is less than 1. So, yun yung sa vertical compression, that the absolute value is greater than 0 but less than 1. So, dito, no? This negative 1/3, so it will become 1/3. Okay? Sige. So, if you have time, no, you can answer the 1 to 10 seat work. Okay? So, sagutan nyo yan. Write the answer on the, you can copy and answer. No? Copy and answer. 1 to 10. And then this one. Okay, meron pang next. Okay, yan pa, no? Okay, you're going to answer that one also. 1 to 10, 1 to 15. 15 items yan. O bakit nag-rumble pala itong number? Sa 15 items, dito naman, given the equation, identify nyo yung klase ng functions. Okay?